Hello and welcome all to this Maalisuora 2 event. My name is Veikko Korhonen and I'm first year student here in Oulun University of Applied Sciences. I am your host today in this event. Today you will hear 20 pitch speeches from ICT companies. After this session, BusinessOulu will offer coffee and something sweet. There is also a free CV photograph in the lobby at Urasampo stand. This event will be live streamed to YouTube channel, and if you are using social media, please remember to use #Maalisuora tag. First, we will have opening words from the head of Information Technology Department, Jari-Pekka Rontu.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It's a real pleasure to welcome all of you to participate this ICT company-oriented event. First, I would like to thank you, especially Eero Nousiainen and Oulun Insinöörit and BusinessOulu in organizing this event. I hope you all take this opportunity to listen carefully company speeches and actively discuss with the company people in their stands. So the longer term goal could be such that you have a path from your starting point in studying, as in practical training, project work, thesis work, and finally starting your professional career in companies after you have graduated. This is the one possible situation where you can make your network happen and start a cooperation with companies. Thank you, the company people, other visitors, and our students and staff members that you have come today here, and once again I want to welcome you to this event. Hope you have all a successful day, and please utilize the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Jari-Pekka. Then a couple words from our sponsors, Union of Professional Engineers in Finland.
Okay, hello. I'm Mikko Sormunen. I'm senior advisor in the Professional Engineers of Finland. And this event is a good cooperation between the Professional Engineers in Finland, Insinööriliitto, and our Oulun Insinöörit here in Oulu area, which is part of the Union of the Engineers in the Finland. We are offering services for all the engineers and engineer studies students about the working matters. You can send your working contract and we give advice for that. Also the salary advice and career services you get from our union. All the students who are making the whole degree here in Applied University can join the Finnish Union of Engineers Students, EOL. And we have a table there next to the Urasampo table, and me and my colleagues are there after this meeting, and we can talk about the union matters there. And I heard that Veikko Korhonen is telling something about the union things in his speech later today. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mikko. As you can see, the cooperation between trade unions and employer union is not always just fights in consultation tables. Today, cooperation brings employees and employers closer together, and all parties only wish that the students would get a job after graduation from Oulu. Now, the pitching of the companies finally starts. First, we have Bitfactor and Mika Mars.
Hi everyone, I'm Mika from Bitfactor. So what does Bitfactor do? We work with digital services in many ways. It might be web services, mobile services, even embedded services. For example, we work with LG, so we have been working with the TV platform they have, and for example from the car industry we are working with Volvo cars, from the financial sector with OP, and for example to mention a smaller startup from the region, for example with Aura. And we are around 150 people, mostly developers. We have around 20 to 30 designers and people working with data and analytics. We are sort of a new company. We were established in late 2013, so that's around 5 years, which means we have been hiring around 30 people each year, and the growth has been quite steady. Of course, in the beginning we needed more experienced people, but now for the last 2 years we have been hiring a lot of new talents also. I think companies in Oulu need to sort of focus on the student sector and people also that don't really have that much experience. So we have been hiring a lot of younger talents also in the last few years. How are we like as a company? We are sort of a flat organizations. We don't really have like superior people, and so we are equal in all of us. Of course, the CEO has a higher position, but like we are basically all equal in that matter, and we believe that people should be given like opportunities. Like what they want to focus on. For example, if somebody wants to focus on certain technologies and everything, we want to open the possibilities for people to sort of have their own wishes listened and to build their career in the direction they want. And we build services in a multiple talent way, that we have always designers, developers and data analytics building our digital services for our customers. So we need to have different kind of talents, not only developers. We have a lot of UI, UX service designers in-house also, and then also to focus on the data side, we have analytics people that find value for the customers through data analytics. As a company, we have a lot of events. We have like every 2 months approximately different kind of events. For example, last month we had our own escape room built on Elektroniikkatie. We are located in Elektroniikkatie 2 next to the highway. And we created our own escape room, which was very nice. We had volunteers of our own employees who wanted to create that, and it was a very nice experience to sort of have something built our own, and we do that a lot. For example, next month we have our legendary trip to Levi. That's one of my personal favorites. We fly, like, of course, the people from Helsinki, they fly to Levi, and we from Oulu, we take the bus, and that's a nice yearly event to go, and we do sort of have a lot of fun together also on the free time. That's, I think, one of the important factors to have a happy company and keeping every one of us sort of motivated, not only to have interesting work, but also to have a lot of free time together that sort of builds the teams. I think we will be hiring a lot of people during the next years also, so we are very interested to sort of give opportunities, and to sort of definitely, if you are looking for development jobs, web, mobile, or then from the design perspective, UI, UX, service design, or you would be interested in working with data analytics, we would definitely be interested in having a chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mika. That was interesting. Next we have Mediatek and Mr. Esa Romppainen.
Good afternoon. Do you know that you might have a mobile phone in your pocket that contains our chip inside? Or do you know that you might have a DVD player, CD player, Blu-ray disc player that contains an optical media device that is designed by us? Or do you know that you might have a wireless LAN, access point, router, a game console that contains technology that is designed by us? Because the fact is that annually, around 1 out of 5 households globally acquires a product that contains Mediatek technology inside. So every year we ship about 1.5 billion chips, various chips. If we assume that one chip average size is like 12 times 12 millimeters, every 2 years, the length of these shipped chips, they circle the Earth. So 1.5 billion is a big number. And who make all this happen? We have 16,000 employees in 14 different countries. Oulu is the biggest R&D site outside of Asia. We have about 130 internal employees, plus we have trainees and subcontractors on top of that. Oulu site focus is to develop a spearhead R&D. We work with embedded software and technologies like 5G, LTE Advanced, IMS, and we even participate to the 3GPP spec definition work itself. We also do a lot of customer support and field trials around Europe. We are now looking for trainees to help us strengthen our existing teams. We want to get some new and fresh ideas from you. You have been studying those in school. We want to know it. We want to bring some fresh blood into our very experienced teams. Contact details are behind me. My name is Esa Romppainen and my company is Mediatek. Thank you.
Thank you, Esa. Next, we will have Nokia and Laura Vähäsaari.
Give me just a second. All right, hey guys. Just to be modest, we create the technology to connect the world. If you remember in the past, it was connecting people. And it still is a lot about people. If you think all of those, they would be streaming on social media, they would be sending pictures, they would be sending videos and stuff for their friends. It will require a lot from the network. But it will be so much more. With 5G, IoT, there will be billions of devices connecting together. There will be machines, smart cars, smart houses, and all of those require data. And of course, you want some latency also because you would be scared to run a car which is fully automated if the network is not running. We are pushing the limits over 150 years. I was warned you would be falling asleep if I mentioned that, but just to make sure, you're still awake. Good. I hope you noticed I haven't been there for 150 years, but I'm still proud of the roots what we have. And it also means that we have lots and lots of experience in the house, although none of them are 150 years, but still, there are many of those who can offer a lot for youngsters. Our current customers serve already 5.5 billion subscribers. So you can imagine how much data, pictures, videos, Netflix, everything is running in the network daily. Then, in Oulu side, we are home of radio. But we are also much, much more. We have internal ecosystem inside the site. We have everything to deliver from R&D all the way to the execution of the unit and to the customer. We want to be fully digitalized R&D center with automated factory. And that is a bit far away still, but we are heading there. Currently, from our portfolio, 60% of the radios are developed in Oulu, so it really is a significant center of intelligence what we have there. And there was mentioning of 3GPP standards, which we of course are part of, but on top of 5G and it ramping up, we have already made investments and commitments on 6G. So you can really be part of something future and development. One of our proudest things currently is our Autobot, which is kind of a garage. It really is a cool place, but it is a flagship for Nokia Oulu. It was first integration site of 5G in whole Nokia. And there are a few points what I've collected for you guys. We have done live stream to Mobile World Congress 2018 from there. We have 5G field test car running up on there. We have drones who have made the measurements, first L3 call in the standardized units. So it really is a cool, and it's like a camp of engineers. They can go there, it's fast idea to the execution. And it's a bit of a playground also. It's not so fancy and neat as sometimes our offices can be and labs, but it still is a really, really exciting place. And what I want to highlight is the last point. It is merging real world to the digital. And this was really exciting project. Few of our engineers, I think a year ago, came up with a really cool idea on virtual reality and how we can implement it and use it. And we gathered actually a few of the students here, and they started working on, and the students have been really big part on executing that project. And they have been doing demos for our customers, for our executives and stuff. So the students have been a really big part of that project, what we have been doing. And it gave also the students a really great opportunity during their studies to then understand what they need to learn for the future. And then we come to the fact that what we still can offer. So yearly, we employ approximately 300 students. We want to even grow that. We can do stuff like part-time work. You can work 1 or 2 days per week if you want to. And you can just innovate together and drive the world to be a better place. And those are our values. Drive, dare, care. If you feel those, everything will be fine. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Laura. Now there is already 3 good companies where you can find a job. I want to remind you that the Union of Professional Engineers in Finland is helping you already in the job application phase. For example, you will have opportunity to get a free photograph to your resume in the lobby. Next, we have Polar Group and Mr. Ismo Savikoski.
These are concrete examples what we do in Polar. I have in my hand Polar Vantage V and Polar Vantage M, our brand new products which we just started to sales last week. This is really exciting, interesting time at Polar because now we are delivering to our customers something new. We want to follow the reaction, what our customer like our product, what do they like about the services. This is really exciting time in our company. Polar is quite unique company. Even though we are a small family-owned company, we have our own products. We have our own brand, both consumer and B2B brand, which is globally known. Our core in Polar is smart coaching. And what do we mean by smart coaching? Is actionable guidance to our customers to help them to reach their targets. And how do we keep that promise? What we need for that? We need accurate enough technology to measure human body. We need intelligence algorithms to turn this measured data to the understandable format. And finally, do the communication in a way that customer really understand what are behind those numbers. We are really proud that we have in-house resources in full pipeline. So we have in-house resources in our research, product development, production, sales and marketing, and after sales, so customer care part. If we add here all the supportive functions like information systems, finance, etc., it means that we have a lot of opportunities in Polar. Devices are the concrete example what we do. But more and more in our work, in our focus is turning towards software development. So we do the software development for the devices, mobile applications, web applications, and also the back-end services. So, if you got interested, if you want to be in this really interesting business, sports, business, if you want to be part of the team to develop these kind of devices and related services, I really hope that you use this opportunity to talk with our guys there outside in our stand and learn more. We have great opportunities. You have a great opportunity to create something new to our customers. My name is Ismo Savikoski and I come from Polar. Thank you.
Thank you, Ismo. Next, we have Fujitsu and Mika Koivupalo.
Hi guys, I'm here to tell you about Fujitsu, or Fujitsu like we call it in Finland. What is Fujitsu? Globally, we are a really global company. We operate in more than 100 countries. We have 140,000 employees worldwide. We are well known for computers, laptops, servers, but we do a lot of software also. And what we do in Finland, Fujitsu is, all the R&D we are doing in Finland is actually software development and service development. And therefore we are a real software company in Finland. We have 2,300 employees in Finland, In Oulu, we have 90 employees, and we are developing software here. Actually, you meet Fujitsu in many places, even though you are not knowing that you are facing or touching with Fujitsu. If you go to APC petrol station and pay with mobiilitankkaus, that's implemented by Fujitsu. If you go some grocery stores, supermarkets, you do the payment, that point of sales point is done by Fujitsu, even though it might not be mentioned that it's done by Fujitsu. Same goes with a lot of public information systems. Those are implemented by Fujitsu. We have own Fujitsu K5 cloud in Finland, and many of company and public services are run on top of that cloud service. So actually, you are touching with Fujitsu in many places, even though you might not know that. And we are recruiting all the time. And in Finland, we are, at the moment, I checked the situation yesterday, there was, I think, 8 announcements for different kind of positions in Finland. In Oulu, there is at least 4 positions. Today, it seems to be related to cybersecurity, but we are also recruiting in many different kind of other positions. And it includes cybersecurity, artificial intelligence and machine learning, IoT, blockchain technology. Basically, you can name the buzzword and it's there. And we are really recruiting people to those technologies and investing in those. So we are building totally new technology in wide areas. And we are supporting the communities and companies by building those for them. What we are looking for as a talent and competencies for trainees and students who are coming to our company is that, as I said, we are developing software, so basically that's, of course, one of the key competencies we are looking for. Also, of course, some level of cloud service knowledge and understanding of those. It doesn't matter whether it's Microsoft Azure, Amazon, AWS, Google Cloud, any of those does matters. And we are developing different kind of solutions and services using many languages and development platforms. So languages are wide various, starting from Java, C#, JavaScript. Basically, you can name it, we are doing those. So if you are good in software development, it doesn't matter whether it's front, back end, or full stack or whatever, it's good for us. And I think you should check our jobs and training positions because we are looking for you. So we are announcing the opening training positions in Oulu in January, so check our website at that time. And of course, come and visit our stand and talk more. I'm very happy to talk with everybody of you and tell more about Fujitsu and the positions and talents we are looking for. Thank you.
Thank you, Miko. Next, we will have Oju Menta and Eeva Räsänen.
Hello, I'm Eeva. I come from Augmenta. Augmenta is a Finnish software company developing augmented reality for smart glasses used in industry. Our main office is here in Oulu, but we have also staff in Espoo, Taipei and Kyoto. Our workplace is very casual and we believe more co-working and leadership and not so much bossiness. Our staff members are from Finland, Belgium, Romania and Vietnam, so we are also very international, and our industrial customers are also around the world, biggest ones in US and in Central Europe. Our industry is new, special, and some of the things we do no one has done before. We are one of the first ones in this field and we are very proud of that. We are a deep tech company as our business is highly based on research studies and latest science discoveries. At the moment, we are interested of offering different kind of position for students, and we are happy to hear your ideas, so don't wait ready-made solutions. Our goal is that when we find excellent student or students, we can hire them after graduation. So it's not just a school project or thesis, it can be long-term relationship. We are happy to chat with you, so welcome to our stand, to lobby. See you. Thank you.
Thanks. Next we will have IDESCO with Anu-Leena Arola.
So, great afternoon, everybody. My name is Anu-Leena Arola. I come from a company called IDESCO, or IDESCO, like we say. And since we in IDESCO don't believe that people can develop when they stay put, I would now ask you all to stand up for a minute, please. It's good to exercise, get some blood circulation. What we do in IDESCO is radio frequency identification. You may use it every day at school when you access the classes with this token or card which you use. And we want to move ahead. We track items that move. So for example, this movement in this class could have been identified with our products. We are based here in Oulu. We have roughly 30 people in the organization, and we are looking for software engineers. We are very forerunner companies, one of the leading organizations in the world. If you want to join our team, if you know how to work in a good team, how you can build and develop yourself in a good team, please join us. Our stand here is outside. I'm there for the full day. Please come and talk with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Anu. That was fun. Now we have already learned from 7 interesting companies that are located in Oulu, where you can apply a job. When you are applying for a job, the application letter is priority number 1. Remember that the trade union will help you with application samples. Visit the union stand to get support with the applications. Now let's continue with the companies. Next is JOT Automation with Antti Kaihua.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Antti, and I'm in charge of R&D activities in JOT Automation Products Business Unit. I will tell you 3 things. First of all, what is JOT, what do we do, and in the end, what are the opportunities we are offering for students. First about what is JOT. JOT is a Chinese-owned company since June this year. And in general, JOT does automatic, robotic solutions and applications for electronics mass production. So our customers are typically consumer electronics manufacturers, contract manufacturers. There are industrial customers making, for example, for solar panels, some kind of charging circuits and PCBs, and many others. So the variety of the customer base is quite big, but this electronics mass production is the common denominator for all of those. I left this building 24 years ago, roughly, with my engineer degree in my back pocket. Already in my first job, my first position, I became a customer for JOT. So I have a 24-year relationship with JOT. Past 2 years, I have been really in the core of the JOT working for them and running this product development activity. What do we do at JOT? First of all, we are a global company. We have offices in all the 3 main continents. And we have 2 business units. First being products, making standard products. And those products are practically for circuit board handling, conveying, and testing. We have also different kind of process machines for routing the PWBs, having plasma treatment for different kind of surfaces, and all kind of measurement applications. We also do test automation and test system for final products, like the phones, tablets, laptops, and so on. Then the other business unit is called custom automation, and they don't have any standard machines, but they are doing mainly precision assembly type of applications for only few big global customers. And that's really a high-tech business overall. Then what kind of jobs we have and roles we have within the company? We have mechanics design, doing work with the SolidWorks. We have electrical engineering, mainly the electrical engineering for those machines, and that's design is done with the E-plan. We do software development with many platforms, PLC software, PC software, embedded software, Windows, Linux, depending on the machine. And then we do also testing, our production testing applications for our own production, but also we do tailor-made and turnkey projects and applications for our customers as well. So those are the, let's say, main job roles there. And then what do we offer for the students? We have project works available pretty much for all the areas, hardware development, mechanics, software, and we are presenting those in, I think, 22nd of this month in those Thursday sessions. So come to our stand, we already have those subjects in there, and 22nd of November we also give a presentation more broadly about those. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kaihua. Next, we will have Maarit Kettunen from Siili Solutions.
Hello, everyone. I'm Maarit Kettunen. I'm coming from Siili. Siili is technology-independent ICT company based in Finland. We do have 4 offices in Finland. Helsinki, which is our main headquarters. Then we do have Oulu, Seinäjoki, Tampere. In Germany, we do have 2 offices, Poland 2, and also in the States, we do have 2 offices. Basically, what we do is client work, client project. We don't have any own product or service that we are developing. We do have different kind of clients. Basically, we have 3 competence areas that we are working: design, technology, and data. Those are the combination that we are doing, and our clients are in different fields. We do have clients in industry, in automotive, in finance, in public sector. So basically we can offer different kind of opportunities and paths for our people. And that also means that we do have a lot of different kind of technologies. In automotive, C++, Qt, we do have Java works, modern web technologies, React, Vue, different kind of things, different kind of opportunities. What we offer for students, or what kind of career paths, we do have this master and apprentice program that we have. So basically we offer like for students at their final years full-time jobs, but normally the the work history that you have or the competencies that you have gained from the school is not enough for our client project. So basically we give a 2 to 4 months training period in the beginning that are paid. We deepen the knowledge and maybe widen different kind of things, design thinking, DevOps, architecture, that kind of stuff that we bring and give to you. What more about us? We do believe that working together is the key to success, and happy employees drive business towards success. We do believe we put a lot of effort to our people and their happiness and competencies. For example, today our kiekkosiilit are playing ice hockey match against junior team here in Oulu Kiekkolaser. If you're interested to hear more, please come and talk to me outside. I'm going to be there for the whole day. Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have R.D. Velho with Kosti Niemelä.
Terve. My name is Kosti. I have been an engineer basically all my life. When I was a small boy, I think maybe 10 years old, I was really interested in knowing how different kind of devices and machines worked. This basically meant that I broke things down so that I could understand how the devices worked from the inside and kind of reveal the inner secrets of the devices and the machines. Well, guess what? My parents weren't that happy about this. Kosti, why have you broken our coffee machine? Why doesn't our video player work anymore? What have you done? And I always replied to them, I'm not breaking them down. I'm trying to learn, trying to understand how they work so I can create something new. Well, 30 years later, today, here I am, still breaking things down occasionally, but most of all, creating new stuff based on those ideas that I got when I broke things. And today I also get paid for that. So this is R.D. Velho's idea. We create new, we study, we learn, and help our customers. And at the moment, we have several open positions, jobs available from different kind of engineering backgrounds, from software to mechanics, from electronics to technical documentation. And also we offer opportunities for students to do their graduate jobs, training periods every now and then at our premises. That's also cool. We have 9 sites in Finland. I work here in Oulu. We have an office in Linnanmaa area, Elektroniikkatie 2. You can welcome there. And what else? Check our website. We have a booth near the entry door there, and welcome to have a chat and talk a little bit more about what we do and what we can do together. Thank you.
Well, that was fascinating. Next we will have Uros, and Santtu Harvio will tell us something about it.
Hello everyone, all good? I thought I'd share you a story. In 2010, 2 fellow guys met in an airplane by an accident. Talented business guys, they started to discuss what are the kind of current things happening in the industry, in the telecom, and they kind of came to the conclusion that, man, if we go abroad, it's a painful thing to have a reliable data connection. Why so? Well, due to the fact that Uros was born in 2011. In 2012, we launched our first product, Goodspeed, and the Goodspeed service, where we are doing just that. We are providing you with an affordable and predictable cost to use data basically all around the world. Having a hassle-free thing, you don't have to go into a kiosk and buy a SIM or whatnot. You can simply turn on your device and bam, it works. And it's secure and it's reliable. That's the connectivity in a nutshell, what we do. The coming years where we were kind of focusing on getting our service better, doing the coverage, and today I can proudly say that we will operate almost in every part of the world. Next, why do you need to have a separate device? Why wouldn't this work in your mobile phone? It does. That's the next thing. We have an app which works on selected Android phones. Same thing, but just on your phone. And that's something what we are now seeing a huge growth in, to be a consumer product. Next, this is about consumers, this is about the end users. We are going to do this for the IoT. Same thing again, having the connectivity and the connection served to you as an IoT developer, a manufacturer, basically hiding the problematic of being able to connect all around the world with predictable cost and reliability. At the same time, we are doing also stuff on the IoT market in industry side. We have a solution for smart water cycle, which is about digitalizing how we work with water as a service, you may say. That's the thing. Few highlights. In 2018, we were granted to be the Growth Company of the Year in Finland by Kauppalehti. Proud to say that. In 2018 as well, we were given the AAA credit worthiness out of 2.6% of the companies in Finland. And just recently, was it last week, we got announced or shortlisted on the Smart Water Cycle Global IoT Award, which we are again very proud of. Why we are here? We are working basically on multiple technology fronts. We have stuff on the client and the IoT side, like embedded Linux, hardware adaptations. Then we have our service, which really is the key what we do and what makes us different from the other players. There we have a basically front-end, back-end, very modern, very dynamic environment, working with cloud providers and so forth. And we have testing and testing automation. We strongly believe that everything we do, technically speaking, is code. Infrastructure, tests, implementation, processes, everything is code. And we are really keen on making it our precious thing. Please join us. And those are the areas where we are interested in talking with you guys. And I have had already very interesting discussions. Please come and talk with us. You can find us also from our website. There's some links. I can ensure that we are a dynamic and very interesting company, and we do a lot of dynamic things on this IoT sector. Thank you.
Thank you, Santtu. Let's talk about job interviews. What are your strengths and weaknesses? This question you need to have an answer at a job interview. You can get sparring and help to deal with the job interviews from the union. They have experts of the employment counseling. You may be thinking of the salary wishes. It is always good to check the salary ranges from the websites. Next we will have Bidium, and Tommi Härmä will tell us something about it.
Hello everyone, my name is not Tommi Härmä. Wrong information for you. My name is Jyrki Alasalmi, and I have graduated twice from this Kotkantie. So first 1996 as a technician, and then after that, 2002, as a Bachelor of Science. So this is a very familiar site for me. Many of you know Bittium, but most of you maybe know it better than Electrobit. It was earlier Electrobit. So we have roots here in Oulu, and this company has been established in 1985, so 33 years old company already. What does Bittium make? We make very many wireless secure devices for the clients that need better security than normal customers. For example, Finnish Defence Forces, fire department, and so on. What you cannot see very often our brand, because most of the times when we are making the devices, they are under someone else's name. So we make not only the design work, but the brand will be someone else. Why are we here today? Because we like to have more eager people to make demanding and interesting projects with us. And what kind of people we are looking at the moment? There are several different open positions at the moment. For example, in software, there are very different positions what we are open at the moment, and also in the RF side, what is familiar for me, there are different positions. Also for younger guys, and of course for the senior guys also. I personally have worked as a team manager in RF for several years, but I'm now back into project work. But don't hesitate to ask me if you have some questions, and please visit our stand. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we will have Nordea and Jukka Ahola.
Hello, my name is Jukka Ahola. I work for Nordea, and what kind of makes it interesting to work for a bank is that because we operate in 4 different countries, Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. You know, one of them is EU country, the other one, and actually Sweden is also, but not all of them are euro currencies, and we operate in 2 different time zones. So making simple payments is a complicated thing. What's considered a foreign payment is completely different from Sweden and Finland. Here we can make a payment to some Southern European country, and it's considered domestic payment, and when we do it the same thing in Sweden, it's foreign payment. So there are some interesting challenges there. Here in Oulu, if you're one of our customers, you're already using products that we make, the Codes app and the mobile bank, and we have an office. I was an employee number roughly about 50. We have 75 people right now, so we have this growth, not aggressive, but growth anyways. And not all of us are engineers. We have actually business people, analysts, product owners, and all the other kinds. So we offer different kinds of career paths. Then the other skills that we're looking for are, of course, the mobile developers, Android and iOS, and the backend developers. One of the unique things about it is that we are I think we are the first one to integrate the Apple Pay here in Finland, and now recently we announced the Google Pay option too. And in our office, we have about 10% of our staff are from other countries than Finland. So our official and one and only official language is English. And so we kind of embrace the different backgrounds. So thank you for your time and interest.
Thank you, Jukka. Next, we will have ARM and Tommi Heinonen, Senior Director.
Hello everyone, Tommi Heinonen, heading Oulun Design Center and also globally cloud engineering in ARM. Question, how many of you don't have a mobile phone in your pocket? Raise your hands. So is there anyone who don't own phone? Nobody. So those who has mobile phone, there is a 95% chance that ARM has contributed to that mobile phone some way. We are designing processor technologies which our partners are actually producing to the field. So ARM is kind of hidden there behind the scenes. ARM is actually part of the computer science history. 90, there was a gentleman called Steve Jobs, who is probably the main reason why ARM was founded. And then after maybe 2000 and ARM's kind of success story since 90, Nokia is probably the main reason why we are here and stepping to the next domains. Globally, we have 7,000 employees. 140 of those are working here in Oulu. We probably have greatest office in the town, probably greatest sauna in the town, and we are building software from low level, close to hardware until to the cloud technologies. We are using code languages like Java, C, C++, Python. We are building in Oulu specifically all kind of networking related solutions and connectivity solutions which enables our partner to connect with different kind of devices. What we have for young talents, youngster graduates, we have continuously summer interim positions open. Probably we're going to open a certain amount of more in early next year. We are hiring continuously graduates or people who are close to graduate position. We have a special programs for graduates. We basically follow up them very carefully, 2 years. There are all kind of fancy benefits for each of those. We are taking final theses continuously. We are arranging collaborative projects with the universities and students continuously. If you have interest to explore opportunities in a global company, don't hesitate to contact us. We are there in a booth, and you can explore open positions via arm.com pages and careers. If you want to explore our technologies, that's freely available via embed.com. There is basically everything somehow visible, and most of it is actually open source. Thank you.
Thank you, Tommi, from ARM. Now you may have questions about job contracts. When you nail the job interview, you will be offered a job. Remember never to sign the contract before you have read it through. If you have any doubts, you can always ask union law experts to check the contract on your behalf. Also remember to join the unemployment fund IAET, because you can earn the employment condition during summer work or training period. Union offers also free courses that related to work life, such as courses for time management and negotiation skills. Next we have Tactotech and Janne Jääskä.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Janne Jääskä, and I'm the environmental specialist at Tactotech. Tactotech is revolutionizing the way how electronics are being built, and we are bringing intelligence and freedom of design on every electronic application and device. I'm not going to go any deeper into a technological presentation, but let me tell you a bit about myself and what it is like to work at Tactotech. I have a background in environmental engineering, and I'm soon to graduate from Oulu Business School, from International Business Management, and I've built my own career, my own path up to this point in order to pursue my dreams to what I want to do in my working life. And I implore each and every one of you to do the same thing, to find the things that you love to do, and then go find the company that is correct just for you. This was the case for me at Taktotech, and I really found my place there. And I'm pretty sure this can be the case for many of you as well. We have people working on software, on hardware, in finances, on production, on testing, you name it, we have it all. I think one of the biggest things that is good and the greatest things that is good at Taktotech is the culture. It's a culture of passion and responsibility. When you go to work in the morning and you see smiles on people's faces and you hear their excitement when they talk about their own expertise, it really gives you a feeling that these people love what they do, and I really like being a part of that team. And as we are a growing company, a global company, and we are having tremendous growth at the moment, you need to take responsibility, and responsibility is given to you. And that is a great thing, and heck, they even put me talking here to you guys, and I've been working there for 4 months now. The best thing about Taktotech is the benefits that you can get by working in a company like us. As we have new technology, innovation, you really need to solve a plethora of different issues and challenges. And by solving those challenges, you really develop your personal and professional self to a whole new level, and you become a true expert in your own field. But not only that, you get to be a part of a winning team, a growing company, and truly a part of a success story. If you're interested in Taktotech, please go to our stand to talk to the lovely ladies there. Come talk to me, I'll be there as well, and check out our website at taktotech.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jonne. Next, we will have Keysight with Donny Fahn.
Hello. So many familiar faces, and I'm so nervous. My name is Donny Fahn. Today, I'm going to tell you a story, not about Keysight, even though I am a member of Keysight. Today, we're going to do something different. Let's start from the beginning. I was a student like you. I was studying programming in this very campus. And actually, I just got a degree last week. And today, they're putting me here and talk about my story. I want to share with every student here today, telling you how I end up being the member of Keysight. So less than a year ago, I didn't have a place to apply for my internship and do my final degree, my bachelor thesis. So I applied to 3 companies, one of them being Keysight, and I waited. So 3 months later, guess who replied for my email? So I went to this Keysight company, we talked, and then 6 months ago, I just finished my internship. And then later, they offered me a summer job, which included the writing for my bachelor thesis. 2 months ago, I finished my thesis. It took me around 3 to 4 months. And like I said, last week, I just received my engineering degree paper. Today, I'm working at full-time at Keysight as a software developer. I'm wanted to share with each and every student here that if you don't know where to apply to. You feel like there's no place for me to be in a big company. Well, I'm telling you, you're wrong. Like I said, I was in an internship. It took about 200 hours or so. It's a good time to see that the company will see you, that you have a position, even though you feel like you don't have what it takes. So, to all of the students out there, remember to apply, to take initiative, because companies like Keysight, they put me here not to tell about the specs, what we're doing, for example, the 5G we're working on. No, they put me here to share a story of how I end up working as a member of Keysight. So I urge you, please apply, tell us your story, tell us your position so that we know where to put you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Doni. That was an interesting story. Next, we will have Verkotan with Kari Komonen.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Kari Komonen, and I'm really proud to be here sharing your story with Verkotan and what we would like to get from you to expand the story and make it live for long. So our story comes from strong Nokia heritage. Year 2014, Nokia informed that we will not continue operations in mobile phones business in Oulu. So then we came to the idea that let's put up our own business in wireless performance test services. And so did we, and started the operations in January 2015. After nearly 4 years of that journey, we have been able to attract customers, over 100 of them, varying from multi-billion corporations listed in Fortune 100 list down to startups formed this year, and all the variety in between. And how do we help our customers in their challenges is that we help them to get the wireless performance in their devices tested in accredited or in R&D test service manner, or we explore the radio devices performance by having tailored test services or newly developed test methods and services to explore what is the performance of their product and possibly our customer's product in comparison to their competition. This will help our customers to understand where they are. How do we do it? We rely on our own competencies in developing the test environment, and we have done all the controlling for the test system devices, including the test method development, even in the standardization during the earlier times, and then innovated new methods and making them automated so that we save time to our customers and we have repeatability, reliability in the test results. Then we put the results into databases, we analyze the results, we use various types of analysis technologies, we put them visualized like 3D graphics, pictures, so that the customer has easy means to analyze that what did we produce. And all of that requires great talent, software talent, hardware talent, mathematics skills, physics, 3D graphics, you name it. AI might be a future potential for us as well. So then we come down to you. If you think that you would like to be part of the journey to develop the greatest wireless performance test services ever seen for 5G and the generations to come, please contact us at our booth and let's talk more and make a difference in the wireless performance test service world. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Next we have Talenom, and Petteri Hyvönen will tell us about it.
what do you get if you take an accounting company, and I mean accounting sounds boring, doesn't it? And marry that together with a bunch of people developing software. You get an innovative and fast-growing company out of it. But I don't want to tell that detailed what do we do, but I want to tell you how can you relate to that. So, as a student, Talenom wants to offer you a journey, a path to work with Talenom. And we start with innovation competitions. Talenom takes part occasionally with University of Applied Sciences in a week project or course, and we offer teams subjects to innovate on, and then we give a prize to the best team performing. Then, moving on, you have project courses, software development project courses. We take a team of 3-4 people to work on a specific project, a software development project you can actually deliver within the given time frame, and we use that then in our business. Then you have internships ranging from 1 month, 2 months, even to 3 months internships. You can come to intern to Talenom, and then that is usually the point where we start hiring people if they are smart enough, give them part-time jobs or then even full-time jobs right after the internship. Then, when you are just about to graduate, you need a subject for your thesis. We need information and scientific research done on technologies and emerging trends, and that's when we can offer you a subject you work on, and then you graduate. And after graduation, we have a trainee program for software developers. We hire a few people with a trainee salary for a few months, and the smartest ones then might get a job offer from us. So this is the journey that Talenom offers you, which starts from the day you come into University of Applied Sciences, and then you get to know us, we get to know you, and then you might end up working for us. My name is Petteri Hyvönen. Thank you.
Thank you, Petteri. Before we let the last 2 companies to give their speeches, it is time to share a couple of thoughts about the balance between work and free time. It is important to work hard, but also remember to rest when you have free time. For the free time, Union offers many kinds of activities, social events, and discounts to gym, sport happenings, and so on. Do you feel like your head is full with questions and you need to discuss this further with a group of friends? Please go and have a chat at the Union stand. Would it be possible to arrange a free sauna event with your class at the Union's own house, Villa Kaljasi? Now, let's go to the final 2 companies. First of them is K&L Networks.
Hello, hello. Nice to be here. My name is Jukka Rautava, and I'm responsible of all the R&D activities in our company. And we are providing connectivity services for maritime industry, which is actually currently investing heavily on digitalization. Besides that, we offer services also for defense and security sector, where most of customers are then somehow public sector and different kind of authorities. Then what is driving for this digitalization in maritime industry? That is basically that companies are looking for ways to reduce their cost in that sector. And they can achieve that by optimization of different processes, what they are doing, like route planning or predictive maintenance or cargo monitoring, power consumption optimization, and things like that. And eventually there will be remote control ships and even autonomous ships. Okay, now you can of course easily understand what is the really important common thing for all these services, and that is connectivity. And that's what we do. So actually we have built the only commercially available communication network in the world, which is really global and not dependent on satellites. And that's our expertise area. And it's really, really exciting because we have built the radio and we are running the network. So we are kind of acting as an operator, but also a radio manufacturer. So you can imagine that there are many, many interesting jobs what we need to do and different competencies, from embedded system designers to cloud service designers and everything in between. And of course, if you know something about telecommunication systems, that's also kind of essential know-how in this case. And of course, we have open positions also basically all the time. We are looking for talented persons and as well trainees, especially during the summertime. So if you want to be involved in this kind of company who has done and is doing really something own products and services for global markets, really exciting business area. I know Oulu is maybe not necessarily well known anymore today about maritime industry, but we are really involved in that technology, and we have main development center here in Oulu. Totally we are about 40 persons in the company, and sales headquarters is in Copenhagen, which is of course closer to our big international customers. So we have a stand here, also my colleague Markku is there, and I will be there also soon. So if you are really willing to work in this kind of environment, please come to talk to us. Thanks.
Thank you, Jukka. Last but not least, we have Elektrobit Automotive Finland, and Sanna Davidsainen will talk about something about that.
Hi everybody, I'm Sanna Davidsainen from Elektrobit Automotive. We are part of Continental Group nowadays. Somebody might have today's car, at least I do, but we are not concentrating on that in Elektrobit Automotive. We are concentrating future cars where driver can be your dog or need it at all. In automotive business field, there is that kind of revolution ongoing that mobile phones had earlier. You can download different applications, apps from over the air. You can personalize your car with certain features. You can update software from cloud. There will be in your windscreen visible things that are not seen yet. You can't see in real life yet. Speech recognition is nowadays already there. In Elektrobit Automotive, and this whole automotive business and Elektrobit Automotive is growing heavily. During this year, we have 80 new employees in our company. We are also global. We have a lot of sites all around the world, but in Oulu office, we have employees that are coming almost from 20 different countries. So we have a real global team here in Oulu. And most important thing is that we have fun at work and after work also. Do you want to be in this kind of team where we build software platforms in future cars, infotainment systems with secure way? Do you want to be part of global growing business field which has this kind of huge revolution ongoing? Do you have a good sense of humor? If you can answer to these questions yes, go our career page or come to have a cup of coffee with us. Fuel of tomorrow's car can be your code. Thanks.
Thank you, Sanna. And thank you all for the presentations, and thank you all for joining this event. Now you have a chance to meet the company representatives at the lobby, and BusinessOulu is serving coffee and something sweet in the front of this concert hall. Again, if you are making any updates in social media, please use #Maalisuora. There is also a free CV photograph booth in the lobby at Urasampo stand. Thank you.